Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So Ravion is in the new best team for Necrodrakon Endless Difficulty. It has given me almost a 10 billion score boost. If we compare to the previous week overall top team with the perfect RNG, I hit 399 billion damage. Today I've hit up to 408, almost 409 billion damage with this team lineup. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the team formation. You're going to have Blue Turn on the right, Pink Turn on the left, Real Frestor and Harok on the Stellar Bond, Rainier in front of Harok, Illusion in front of the Rainier, and then Ravion in front of the Real Frestor. As for the charms, Balance Charms onto Harok, Frestor with the Sorcery Charms, Sorcery onto the Twins, Mystic onto Rainier, and Arcane Charms onto the Ravion with the Blade Ring spell. This is the overall top team, and if you look at the damage output, Ravion deals a decent amount of damage himself, but then he also gets devoured by the Harok to feed the Harok further. And also the important thing is Ravion's buff is going on to Harok to ramp up Harok as much as possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at a replay. My guildmate did hit that 409 billion damage, which can be hit with the perfect RNG for a maxed out account. But this is already proving that Ravion is going to be a force in Dream Realm, especially for buffing one major hypercarry of your team, like in this Harok team. And he's great food for the Harok as well, because he's also going to increase his own attack stat with the buffs onto himself, and Harok is going to get the benefit of that by devouring an ally which has really high attack. Okay, the other thing is I'm going to talk a little bit about pre-endless bosses, because we have the Necrodrakon boss on the VN server right now. We have it in Pioneer server for pre-endless state of bosses. And Ravion is also looking to be in the best team for Necrodrakon for pre-endless boss. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So here you have it, that damage output and the team lineup. Okay, so for the pre-endless bosses, the reason Ravion is so good, he contributes good damage, number one. And he has the teleport, like he teleports around the map, which is going to remove the debuff that Necrodrakon boss spreads onto your allies, and that's going to make him effective. You need mobility-based damage dealers for Necrodrakons like Sinbad, Sonya, Harok, that they're all good. Because it can dispel the debuff. The other thing is that he will buff your allies. So even though one buff is wasted on the twins, like it is here, like it even is on the pre-endless comms from VN server, because one of the buff is still going to go on your target, like for example Sinbad, if it's a Sinbad hypercarry team, if it's a Zany hypercarry team, one buff can go onto Zany. So there are options of getting some value out of the Ravion buff, even though one is kind of wasted on the twins. So that's just the thing. Like if Ravion were somehow able to target his buffs, I mean he would be completely broken in Dream Realm. But even when you only have one buff going to a benefit, one beneficial ally, if you just make it that your hypercarry, like Sinbad is dealing the majority of the damage, even Sonya is dealing good damage, and it would be nice to have both of them buffed. But even if just Sinbad is getting that buff effect, it's still going to ramp up your damage by a lot and good enough. And because Ravion's own damage himself is also pretty good, it's just overall a good thing. But yeah, there is that drawback about having the twins there. The twins will be eating one of the buffs from Ravion, and there's nothing you can do about that. It just feels a bit inefficient. But even despite this inefficiency, Ravion's kit is strong enough that he's still meta, at least for Necrodrakon pre-endless boss so far. We're going to have to see him in the other bosses. I don't know exactly how he's going to be performing, but I'm really excited to see him. But already, this is kind of like a proof of concept that Ravion on day one is working in both pre-endless and endless for Necrodrakon specifically, so probably he will have some more Dream Realm usage as well as time goes on. But of course, you guys can wait and see. You do not need to pull or swap into Ravion right now. You have plenty of time on his banner. There's plenty of time to make your decision, and you can just wait for like 8 to 10 days. We'll see the full rotation on the VN server. We'll see the full rotation on the endless difficulty on global server, and we'll see exactly how good he is. For Ravage Realm, Ravion is a minor upgrade, around about 200 billion to 250 billion score boost by running him as compared to another option. So he's also good there, but not by a huge. It's not hugely different compared to just running Pang in the team or running, Injus in the team. However, Ravion is a substantial, is definitely considered the top team for Ravage Realm. There's no question about that, but the score gap is just not anything huge, but it is somewhat meaningful. So anyway, guys, share your thoughts about all of this in the comment section down below. Have you already pulled for Ravion? Are you waiting to see? Like, are you being patient? Patience is always rewarded in this game. You're never gonna lose out from patience. You're gonna only lose out from impatience. But like, from this point, it is pretty clear to me that Ravion is a force, and he is going to be seeing quite a decent amount of usage in different game modes. And so he does look like a good hero to be having your eyes on. But at the same time, if he is only good for Necrodrakon, is that enough of a reason to pull him? Necrodrakon in PvP? Because he's proven that so far. We need to see on the other bosses, and then we can say for sure about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'm overall happy that I have my Ravion built on my account. I did make the swap from Pang into Ravion, and there are no regrets about that. The only regret is that I did the banner of Ravion all the way up to Supreme Plus, and I hit pity each time because I wanted to swap him into Pang, and I wanted Pang to also be at Supreme Plus on my account. So like, yeah, it was unfortunate, all pities, but that's kind of what happens on rate up recruitment. You kind of have to plan for that, honestly, that like, it's just going to be all pity sometimes. The rates are not great on rate up recruitment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. There's a link to that in the description of this video. We talk about everything related to AFK Journey there. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.